Shout out to the mighty Who Dat Nation. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports fan. What's poppin', fam? How y'all doing on this Thursday installment of the show? Quick flash report to kind of go at you guys with, and it's pertaining to basically the person on the thumbnail. Shout out to Gayle Benson on this thing, because let me drop a little game, fam. This is coming by way of an article. I read this morning. Didn't have the chance to kind of get at you guys, but I'm doing this flash report. I'll talk about this a little later on today as well. And just a quick headline here that me and my brother Big Low from the Big Low's Country Sports, representing the Atlanta Falcon side of things, will do a Saints and Falcon preview later on tonight. So be looking out for that. Shout out to him and the Falcon family members, man. They always show a lot of love and support, a lot of respect. All right, so anyway, let's get into this article. And it's called Marshawn Lattimore's Deal Makes Sense for the Commanders and the Saints. Is by Albert Breer. That's the name of the title. And it talks about the Lattimore situation, but really the cusp of the article that I'm interested in is further down, several paragraphs down, to be precise. And it's this giblet information that he's dropping upon how the process played out in terms of Gayle Benson. And I like to share this with you guys. So before I do, please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the show, man. We up in this thing. A lot going on, man. But remember, a purge process is a part of getting better, man. It's like when you get a fever, you got some stuff going on there, the body trying to burn that burn that germ up, get it out so you get back to health. That's basically what we got going on here, is we are ejecting the stuff that is not working to purge and get better. And this is a part of that purge process. Now, of course, having a fever isn't polite. It isn't polite, or it isn't comfortable. It requires you to have some degree of discomfort, and usually growing pains are a part of that, right? So anyway, let's get into this article right here. And this is what Albert Breer was saying in terms of the Saints. He said the Saints are in a spot that is, well, not normal for them. Relieving Dennis Allen this week marked the first time they fired a coach since the Katrina ravaged season of '05. And you can argue that this will be the first real coaching search they've conducted since then. Allen had been earmarked internally as a potential Sean Payton successor a long time ago, and it was cemented as the guy when Dan Campbell left for 2020. Now, what's interesting about it is the fact that, yes, Dennis Allen was earmarked by Sean Payton. Sean Payton was the one that told Mickey Loomis to make him the coach. Just to let y'all know that. So whether the Saints go with a familiar, such as Detroit Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, or someone in which they don't have a connection, I'd expect they'll look at a lot of things over the next couple of months to come up with a plan for how to attack the market. One nugget I picked up the past couple of days is that this decision was very much driven by ownership, right? With Gayle Benson reaching a breaking point with the team's struggles over the past few weeks. General manager, if you want to call him that, Mickey Loomis, I am told, didn't want to pull the plug on Allen yet. But Benson and her group was hearing from the family base in a way that they hadn't before, and their resolve was strengthened through that, to the point where perception inside of the building holds that Allen might have been fired Monday, even if he had beaten the Carolina Panthers, right? Either way, it's done now, and highly regarded special teams coach Darren Rizzi will get a half-season audition. And though Rizzi's now in his sixth season in New Orleans, having spent 3 under Sean Payton in the past 2.5 under Allen, there will be some change. Veteran assistant Joe Woods will take over as defensive play caller, and Allen gone, there will be another changes and whatever. Now, what I want to kind of focus in on, or focalize on rather, is that previous paragraph that I talked about. And that is the fact that the family base contacted Gayle, heard the family base and listened to them over Mickey Loomis. That's why he's so hot in the ass right now. That's why he's so upset and petulant and still smug as ever. That is a breakage in trust when you do that. She said her group, wanted it. And I just wanted to let y'all know that, because family members have telling me for sometimes, Q, they're not listening. They won't be listening. I said, family, listen, stay the course. Stay the course. Do not, give your list of demands. Let this be a lesson to the Who Dat Nation and an example to whatever we do in life, that if we don't like something and it directly, affects you in a negative, a really negative light, then you do have a course of action. That means you can pull your support as a group away from the company or whatever it is that you're having issues with, right? And that is what we did as a collective. Enough of us came together and told them our list of demands. I was one of them. I sent emails in, I called and left messages. I did whatever I could do to make sure the Saints hear that we are not going to put up with this stuff and that we want to change. And that's what it says. It says Gayle Benson reaching a breaking point with the team struggle over the past few weeks. GM Mickey Loomis, I'm told, didn't want to pull the plug on Allen, but Benson and her group was hearing from the family base in a way they hadn't heard before, and their resolve was strengthened through that, to the point where perception inside of the building holds that Allen might have been fired Monday, even if he had beat the Carolina Panthers. So it just goes to show you how strong the Who Dat Nation is. Now, we were talking, but when we started talking economic boycotts, they listened and said, oh, we can't do this. Because none of them guys in that building outside of Gayle Benson is that important where they're going to lose that money. I told y'all that. And Gayle went over Loomis' head and told him to fire him. Told him he didn't want to do it. He made her do it. Excuse me. She made him do it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, listen, man, I'm excited about this because it's showing your power. I've been talking about empowerment of the family base in getting to a level where we're not just this fan thing. We're not just a bunch of rabid fanatics just throwing money at the Saints, that we do have brains. We do not support a bad product, and that we must get on code and force these people, because we are the blood and guts of this organization. We are the life support system of the Saints. Without our dollars and support, the New Orleans Saints aren't anything. Without us lending our energy, our power, our brains to it. And I'm proud of you guys. I just want to let you know, for all those that stood on code, man, this is a big example. And this is official. So remember this moment in time, that whenever somebody tell you that whatever you say or do or do not do will not affect what they've gotten going on, remember this time frame right here when the Who Dat Nation, and it's being reported in several different outlets now that it's out, that the Who Dat Nation stood on code and they made Gayle fire this dude over the general manager and the VP. That's power, fam. Mickey Loomis has the VP and general manager role, and she forced him to fire that guy and get him the hell out of Dodge. So shout out to all of the guys the guys and gals in the Who Dat Nation that participated in this boycott. We still hold on to your support now. Don't go running in there. Make sure, still withdraw. We got a list of demands. We wanted Dennis Allen fired. They fired him. We want a new general manager. We want Mickey Loomis stripped of the general manager title. I don't care if he keeps the VP, but strip him of the general manager title. That is yet to be determined. Once that is indeed determined, then we can start looking at the next courses, which is kind of getting them turns, make that concession food cheaper because it's too high. They're charging us 2-3 times what that stuff is worth. That's a whole nother matter. But in terms of just the team, we're headed in the right directions, man. So we're walking the steps needed. But it just shows, fam, a breakage in trust between Gayle Benson and Mickey Loomis. It is a breakage of trust. And word on the street is that changes are coming to the top of that organization. It is breakages in trust that is going on. Mickey Loomis has doomed himself by tying himself to this losing bum, Dennis Allen. Now that Dennis Allen done went down, he's going to lose power because of it. You mark my words. So That's what I got for you today. And then also, listen, let's keep the heat on them guys as well. Just Gayle's listening. But also remember, Mickey Loomis is trash and he's garbage. But at the same time, make sure we throw Dennis Lauscher in there. Where is Dennis Lauscher at when the team was on a 7-game losing streak? Why wasn't he in there checking Mickey Loomis to make sure he was doing what he was supposed to do? And Loomis was going to check Dennis Allen. There's a pecking order. Gayle had to go around Lauscher and Loomis and go talk to the family base, and she even talked to the players, and the family base and the players were saying the same thing. And Gayle said, hey, listen, fire that goddamn guy. Get him out of here. Oh, hold on now, Gayle. Hold on. We got to hold on to him. Let's say injuries. I said, fire him now. Okay. I finish my clam job. I'll go and fire him. So, I mean, this is power here. You have power. Don't let these people tell you you don't have any power. But keep y'all pressure and focus on Dennis Lauscher and Mickey Loomis. I'm asking the question. I want y'all to answer the question in the comment section. With all this going on with the New Orleans Saints organization and the 7-game losing streak, where the hell was Dennis Lauscher, who's the president of football operations with the Saints? Where was he at with all this going on? Why didn't he do anything? Where was Mickey Loomis at when they were falling through the floor? So both those guys have to be put with their feet to the fire, and both have to be looked at profusely in a role in this losing that was going on. Don't let them make it. Keep their feet to the fire. Gayle is listening to the great Saint think tank, the mighty Who Dat Nation. I salute you guys for staying on code, but stay on code. Keep Lauscher and Loomis in the front of the line, man. Make sure we put that out there that these guys wasn't doing nothing while the team was losing. They was sitting up there on their ass watching it collapse. Keep your focus on these two buffoons and make sure they get all of the attention, all the necessary attention for their bull crap for not doing something about this sooner. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to cut out. I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. I'll see y'all later in the day. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and share this broadcast on social media, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later on tonight. Much love, and who that to you, man.